Hi. Can you say hi? Hi. Why? You guys are probably like, there are so many animal noises. There's a snoring cat, a snoring dog, another snoring cat, birds. You're probably like, what in the Snow White is this? But I wouldn't have it any other way. Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole, and today I wanted to share with you 10 beauty products I've been using for 10 years. We live in such an overconsumptive world where you open your phone and you are no doubt getting an ad for something as soon as you open it, whether that's Instagram, TikTok, scrolling on a website, whatever it is. And then when you walk in a store, you always see a new end cap, or you see like those middle displays at Target where it shows new things. So we are getting so many new products thrown at us. I think it says a lot when you've been dedicated to certain products for a long period of time, and 10 years, especially in like the beauty industry, is crazy long. So I thought if I share some of these products that I've been using for 10 years, you'll know they're tried and true and they work. But with that, if you've been watching me for a while, you know what works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. So always keep that in mind because it all depends on your skin type and what your skin can tolerate. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get started on the 10 beauty products I've been using for 10 plus years. So if you've been with me for a while, this will not be a surprise to you because I have been using this forever. I'm lumping all of this brand into one because this would literally take up the entire video and I don't want to do that to you. Anything and all things CeraVe. I am obsessed with this line. I have been using this since college, maybe even before college. I absolutely love it. My daily facial cleanser is the hydrating facial cleanser. I always tell people this feels like you're putting a conditioner on your face. It does not foam up. It's very hydrating. It's very gentle. I also use the hydrating foaming cleanser. This one does foam, but they have a ton. Like I said, they have a product for whatever skin type or skin concern you have, and that's why I love them. Dermatologist recommended. It's very, very gentle, and I've never been misled by anything. So I use their makeup removing cleansing balm when I have actual makeup on. I use their skin renewing night cream. Sometimes it just depends if I remember I have it, but my tried and true use every day is the moisturizing cream. I use this on my face. She is a thick girl, and I love that, especially for my dry skin. I use this on my hands. I use this on my elbows. I use it all over my body. It's so gentle. If I ever like want really soft feet, I will coat my feet in this, put on socks, go to sleep, wake up with soft feet. So this makes a true difference. I can tell when I stop using this, if I am trying a new product, that my skin isn't happy. So I always end up bringing it back in. Sometimes in the mornings I'll go in with Banana cream, but this is absolutely 100% my nightly cream, and I love it. I can't recommend the brand enough. Next, very simple product, but I would be lost without it. It's Aquaphor. I use this for so many things. I use this on my lips. It's the only thing I use as a lip balm. I mean, look how big this is. This is like $8. It's 1.75 ounces. This will last me forever. I have this in my bathroom. I have a smaller tube in my junk drawer. I have another tube in my purse, on my nightstand. They're everywhere. I use them all of the time. I use this when I get dry under my eyes. I started having this dryness in the winter come, like under my eyes, I get dry patches. If my eyes are cracked on the corners, I'll just layer it on, go to sleep, and I wake up. You know how like cracked lids kind of sting? I'll wake up, the sting is completely gone and they're healed. I get these like red patches on my eyes too now. I put this on there and again, it goes away. It's like a miracle cream for me. I swear, I put it on my fingers if they're cracked. It's the only thing I use when I feel like I need moisture anywhere, and it works really, really well. So I'm sure this isn't something new and you guys probably use it, especially people who have babies. I feel like this is also their staple. They get like the Mac Daddy size, but there's so many uses for it, and I will forever have this in my routine and in every possible purse, drawer, makeup counter I ever have. Next up, we have the Just for Men Mustache and Beard Dye. I use this to tint my eyebrows. This is by far the best thing I have ever found and used. It stays around the longest. It is not wasteful at all. I've used those, I can't remember the name. It was like Joffrey or something like that, where it was like a pill, you had to crack it and then mix it. There was always so much leftover. With this, because it's in a tube, it's really easy to only, you know, pour out what you want. And I find that way less wasteful. Like these 2 little tubes will literally last me, like I've probably had this for 2 years and I still have like half of it left. It lasts forever. It's precise. You're supposed to leave it on for like 3 to 5 minutes. I think, honestly, I leave it on for like 10 minutes and I'm fine, but I don't go crazy with it. I only stay within my eyebrow line and that gives me the tint I want. If you go crazy, it can kind of look a little crazy, but it's just the best. If you don't tint your eyebrows, try tinting them. That is one thing in my routine that really makes me feel better. Like when I have no makeup on, like today, I feel put together and like I look awake because my eyebrows are freshly tinted. It just helps kind of frame my face and makes me feel a little bit better. So that's nice because I don't feel like I have to go in with makeup because I feel like I'm already put together. So really good thing to try. If you haven't tinted your brows, give it a try. I bet it will become part of a staple in your routine, and the Just for Men is perfect. You can get it so cheap. Buy it on CVS, use a coupon, and it'll be like $5. Next up, I have probably been using these since high school, forever. Okay, these are the Tinkle razors. I mostly use these to shave my face now. I can't do it right now because I've been getting laser on my face and you can't shave your face while you're doing it. But I use these, I have a whole video on it and there's a million videos on this. Like pretty much everyone shaves their face at this point. It just gets the peach fuzz off of your face, which makes your skin feel really soft. I feel like my products can kind of penetrate my skin a little bit more. So I do this probably once a month and I use it once and then I toss it. I wouldn't recommend saving these. These are so cheap on Amazon. I think I got like maybe like 10 packs of 3. 3 come in each and I got 10 of these and I'm pretty sure it was like maybe $20, so it's worth it to me. They have all kinds of versions of this now though, like I think Revlon makes one. If you go to Target, there's a million, but Tinkle to me works the best. I feel like it's the sharpest, but with that said, you have to be very careful because you can cut yourself. I have cut myself, especially between the eyebrows. If I'm trying to like, if I don't feel like plucking my eyebrows because I'm a big baby and every time I pluck my eyebrows, I cry. So if I feel like I just want to go in and get rid of some hair with this, I have to be very careful because especially the front of it is really sharp. So you just shave downwards on like a 45-degree angle and your skin will feel so unbelievably soft because it's basically taking off, you know, the dead layer of skin on your face. So your face looks shinier and it's just, they're great. They've been in my routine since grade school and they will stay there. Okay, so this one is a little tiny bit of a cheat because this came out, I think in 2016, I think. Maybe before though, because I feel like Benefit is one of those brands that has just been around forever. I got into makeup because I worked across from a Mac Pro in college. I worked at a woman's store and every lunch I would walk over to Mac and I fell in love with makeup and there was a Benefit next door. So I kind of fell in love with some Benefit products and the one that has really stuck with me, no other brow gel compares to this. This is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This will keep your eyebrows in place forever, okay? You do not need to go in with too much. Otherwise, they'll get crunchy and kind of a little bit like, if you go like this, they'll flake a little bit and that's not cute. So you really only need to lightly go in just to set them up and they will not move. Do you see how my brows kind of go downwards a little bit? I'll put it on. The mirror's about a foot away from me, but this is all you need. You do not need to go in and layer. You can kind of like pick like this area for me needs a little more lift. I'm barely touching though. See how that just makes me look awake and a little bit better and they're in the position I just set them. They will not move. This is like glue for your eyebrows and nothing compares. If you have unruly brows, I'm telling you, I've tried them all. This is the only one that does it. And this will not get crunchy, again, as long as you don't go in with too much. And the beauty of this product is it works for so many different brow styles. When I liked my brows to be really spiky, when that was a trend, like, 5 years ago, this would spike them up. Now I like them to lay kind of just in their natural shape, just a little more kind of put together, a little more neat. This will keep them that way. It is the best. Nothing compares. I think this is $24, the full size, but they sell a mini size, and I think that's around like $12 or $14 if you want to try it out. But trust me, this is the best and only brow set you need. I have one in my purse. I have one in my makeup kit. I have one in my vanity where I get ready, because again, with this and this together, like, I don't feel, and then Aquaphor and obviously the CeraVe to make my skin look glowy. That's all I need. I don't even feel like I need makeup when I have these things making me feel put together. That's why I feel like I can get on camera and I don't feel like I need to have a full face of makeup. Like, if I didn't have the world's most sensitive eyes in the world, I would probably tint my eyelashes too, so I really felt really put together, but that makes me cry, which makes the tint go everywhere, and it's just a mess for me, so I can't do that. But this is tried and true and amazing, and even though it came out in 2016, I had to include it. We're only, half a year off from that. It is, and forever will be, in my routine. Okay, next up, this is a throwback. I think this came out in like the early 2010s, somewhere around there. This is the Maybelline Lash Discovery. I discovered this as a makeup artist. I used to use the waterproof version on brides, and I still use this on me when I go to weddings because I cry like a baby at the drop of a pin. But this has the tiniest little brush head, which is amazing, or spoolie. It's not a brush head. I love this, especially if you have hooded eyes like I do. You can really get in there and you don't get mascara everywhere, and you can coat every lash. I just want to show you, for comparison, the Thrive liquid lash extensions compared to it, so you could see the size difference. And the Thrive isn't even that big, so you can see it's really tiny, and it's just amazing. This is one of those formulas where the moment you take it out of the container, it's ready to use. Other mascaras, and you guys tell me if you're the same, I've been like this forever. I need to let my mascara like breathe and dry out a little bit before I can use it. Otherwise, it's way too wet. This is ready to go as soon as you use it, and I've used the washable version and the waterproof, and they're both amazing. I absolutely love them. If they came out with a tubing version of this, oh my goodness, it would be game over. Maybelline, please, if anyone is listening, I know you're not, but please come out with a tubing version of this. It would be game over, because tubing mascara, and that's why I have this in my hand. This is just an honorable mention. I can't include it because I'm pretty sure this came out in 2017, so we're a few years off, so I can't include it, but you guys know I am absolutely dedicated to the Thrive liquid lash extensions. It's, to me, the OG tubing mascara. I'm sure there was a tubing mascara before, but this is when I was introduced to tubing mascara, and I just love it. It makes washing your mascara off so easy. It is the best thing in the world. I'll never go back to not having one form of a tubing mascara in my, I keep saying collection. I barely even have a collection anymore, in my makeup bag. That's basically what I have now, a makeup bag. But the Lash Discovery I've been using forever. It's amazing. A little mini brush spoolie, and I don't even know if there's any others like this. Something tells me NYX has probably duped it, or e.l.f., because I feel like when something is good, they usually dupe it, but this is just the cream of the crop. I will always have this in my collection as well. My makeup kit, my makeup bag. Next up, MAC pencils. Okay, like I said, I fell in love with MAC when I worked across the street from them, and the MAC lip pencils have always been part of my routine. I've never not had a MAC pencil in my makeup bag. There's something about this formula for me that just works really well. So if you're more of a creamy lip liner person, like a Charlotte Tilbury kind of consistency, this won't be for you. This is a lot more dry. See how when I'm doing this, it's just barely leaving any pigment behind. That's what I want. But I mean, if I wanted to go in, I could go heavy. But I want a drier formula. I do not like a creamy formula. For me, I don't have as much control with a creamy formula. I feel like they dull down faster. This is the absolute perfect formula if you like a dry pencil. The second best that comes in line to this is NYX. And then I think it's LA Girl makes one as well, but the formula of the MAC pencil is superior to both of those, and it's just beautiful. I will always have this in my makeup bag. I had this when I did professional makeup, when I did bridal makeup. Whirl is like the most flattering universal color. Always had that in my kit, but these days I really like Strip Down. So by far the best formula if you like a dry pencil. Oh, you know what else comes really close to that as well? Makeup Forever. They make a good lip pencil as well, but I've been a little longer dedicated to MAC over Makeup Forever. Okay, so when I think of lip products and I think of my mom and my grandma and my aunts, I think of Revlon. Like Revlon to me is like the OG lip product brand. And one product I have been dedicated to forever is their lip balms. They recently came out with these versions. So this is a newer version. This is the Revlon Kiss Balm, but they've had other balms for years and years that I have always been obsessed with. They are so good. They had a red version that was just beautiful. I just want to show you how this looks. Oh, I could smell the strawberry. These are heavily scented, so if you don't like scent, you won't like it, but this is perfect for me. I don't want a lot of color on my lips because when it starts to fade, it just doesn't look good on me, and a matte lip just looks way too dry at this point in my life, so I can't use it. This formula makes it look like I'm just kissed. I absolutely love it. See how light that was and how like it just brings a little like life back into the lips. That is what I'm looking for, which is why I've always had their balm crayon versions in my collection, but I have also always had their like full pigment. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous, which is my favorite of all of the like lines of lip sticks that they have, if that makes sense. This is just a little more kind of juicy looking. This one is like full pigment, so I go in when I use this, like I just kind of dot it on my lips. But these, both of these, like any of the Revlon lip products have been in my kit forever because they are just the best. They truly are. Their shiny lipsticks or their moisturizing lipsticks truly look like moisture. They don't, I mean, they have some shimmer versions, right? So that's going to look like shimmer, but their more moisturizing versions truly look moisturizing, not like an oil, not fake, not shimmery unless you're getting a shimmer version. They just make your lips look like they're hydrated, which is why I think they've been such an OG brand and held the market for so long. And that's why I'll always have them in my kit or bag. Whatever. Okay, next up, no surprise. You guys know anytime I do my makeup, I wear these. These are the Kiss Ever Easy Lash Trios. I love these. These have had a chokehold on me forever. They are I have like so many of them, just so many. And this isn't even all of them. Like in my little makeup bag, half of it is these because these are just so good. They are so easy. They are so natural. I have a whole video on these on my channel if you're interested. Any friend I have who hasn't done lashes on themselves, any friend who is afraid of lashes, I always recommend these and they get converted because they are by far the easiest. Like, do people even use strip lashes anymore? I feel like everyone uses some version of these, and now I think they have like those ones that like glue under your lashes, which is crazy. That's too crazy for me. Like, I am a girl who sticks to what she knows, and she knows these and she loves these. These are the best by far. Like, if you are trying to dabble into false lashes and you're not sure where to start with these and you will probably be hooked to them. I always use these on brides. They're really natural. I use more of, like, I wish they had a whole pack that was just short because they have long, I mean, that's probably just because I have hooded eyes and people probably use more of the mediums. Like, there's 3 rows of mediums and just one smaller row of short. I want like all short. I think they do have an extra short and a short pack. That one's just harder to come by. I think Walgreens sells those, and I tend to buy these from CVS because I use my coupons, but they're so good. They're so easy. They look so natural. They're the easiest to install, and you will love them too. So tried and true, and will forever be in my bag. Along with that, I have Duo Lash Glue. This is their quick set, which is a newer version, but I love this one because it's like a little spatula and you can just rub it on the strip. It's just really easy, and I love that it sets quick. But I've been using their OG squeezy tube bottle in clear. I'm not a fan of the black one for me because I end up making a mess, so I go with clear always, but it's just the best. I don't care what people say with all these other brands. Like, I'm pretty sure Duo was the first to do it, and they, again, have a chokehold on me. Every time they come out, they're one of those brands where if they come out with a new product, it piques my interest because I trust them. All of these brands, I genuinely trust, and I know, like, if I'm gonna try something, it's probably gonna work for me, but this Duo, man, it's good stuff. All right, last but certainly not least, I have Tweezerman tweezers. These, again, are like the OG tweezers, and I don't care what anybody says, these are the best. They are so sharp and they stay sharp. I think my friend told me years ago when I was in college, because I let her borrow these, she told me that you can send these out to Tweezerman and they'll sharpen it, but I've never needed to do that because they stay sharp, because they're so good. Like, this is the only thing that doesn't hurt me when I go to pluck my lashes, because they grab my hair. I don't pluck my lashes. They actually grab just the hair and you don't grab the skin. I find with other tweezers, somehow it grabs my skin and I end up like pulling my skin, and that's not cute or fun. So these are the best. I always buy these hot pink ones. I'm not sure why. I just do. Maybe because they're bright and I can see them when I grab them out of whatever, you know, purse or makeup bag I have them in. I have 3 pairs of these. I have one in my vanity, one in my purse, and one with my makeup. That's how much I love them. I've also thought I've misplaced them before and then they show up, so I've purchased more because I can't live without them. You know, when you have a product that you think you misplace and you immediately go and repurchase, that it's a good one that you trust and will want forever, and this is that for me. So that is it for the 10 beauty products I've been using for 10 plus years. I hope you found this video somewhat helpful. I am super interested in seeing what people continually repurchase. So please let me know in the comments below, what products have you been using for 5, 10, 15, 20 years? I'm really curious. If you are interested in seeing any more videos from me, please subscribe. It means the absolute world to me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.